I have three lines of businesses. One is a catering business. A lot of people prefer to eat Western food than the local foods. We introduce the consumption of traditional food through our restaurants. Even if the client tells us to provide Western food, we just tell them to say, we'll give you the traditional food complimentary, so that people get to know or get to enjoy the consumption of traditional food, because we know how nutritious traditional food is. Among other faculties, we have agriculture. We also have entrepreneurship programs. This is where we teach people, especially the youths and the women, how to do business, because many people go into business without the knowledge, and as a result, they don't go anywhere. Most of the courses which we teach at our university are industry-based. We went to the industries, talk to them. If at all you want someone to come in front of you and say, I'm looking for employment, what are some of the qualities that you want to see in such a person? That is how we modeled our modules, to suit the industry. Then we connect them to the financiers. These financiers are willing to sponsor them, so that as they finish, then they give them that funding. We'll start monitoring them as a university. That is our program. We'll start monitoring them and see to it that actually they have graduated, and not just being graduated, but they have become useful in society. This is where we work with the farmers in the rural areas. You'll find that the child who is 14 years in the urban areas will look as though he's 21 years old. The one who is 14 years also, but in the rural area, will look like 10, 11 years old. And immediately we knew that there was a problem was that of nutrition. And we thought that it was going to be prudent for us to start from the rural areas. We knew that it will be a chain reaction, because they are the ones who produce the food which is sold in the urban areas. And that is the reason why we started, our programming starts from post-harvest, where we get the products from the farmers as they are harvesting. So we have to teach them the good practice of harvesting up to the way to run through the value chain. So far we have trained more than 15,000 farmers. We have trained them, and they know how to process the vegetables and also the fruits. If they bring the products to the capital city where we are, at our doorsteps, we pay them the cost of the consignment, but at the same time, we pay them 20% to cushion on the transport cost. There are times when you train these people and you want them to bring the products, or they want you to go and collect the products. But in the process, when you want to go there, you find that the roads are impassable. Or sometimes you find that you fail to collect the products completely because of the same. The other one is that of packaging. When we get the products from the farmers, sometimes because of poor packaging that we have in the country, even the good products which are packed, you'll find that they might not be sold because of poor packaging. In our case, we get the packaging, we import the packaging if we want them, to suit the international market. But for the poor farmers, it is impossible, actually, for them to get that type of packaging. I believe in what we are doing. I want people to understand that there are two things. There is need to feed the people because they are hungry, or to feed the people the right food. And I'm on the side of feeding the people with the right food, which is nutritious food.